At least that's that was the, here we go, self-defense for all. Yeah, I'm back in here. Okay. So today, round three. Trained by Grok. So Krav Maga coach. Okay, so I think this learn how to use AI and what is good. And if you stay until the end, you'll learn what is good and what is bad, what is good and what is bad or not done yet. Okay, because the point is, as I walk through these experiments, I'll give the model, expect. Well, I'm writing the post, to be fair. So I'll give the model all the expectations, all the things that it requires, so that later on he can the model can use this well. Okay, so I think it will work, but to be fair, I'm not sure. Okay. Yep, I think that's it. Going live. Going live. This will be fun. Okay, very, very good. Well, I think it's good. I'll be sharing the workout, sharing um, sharing everything so that you know what's happening from here. I think one of the streams is not working here, but the good thing is that I've got double backup. So yeah. Okay, let's go live. Okay. Let's go. Let's go live everywhere. Are you with me? If you are, well, it's this setup was a bit more hard. Me versus Grok, but it gets you an idea of when things. Okay, live, me versus Grok. You can follow me as on all the social platforms. Okay, this will be really cool. So last phase of the experiment, at least experiment number one, where I've been testing myself against the three AI models. Good. Okay, you can check it out from here. So this is an experiment. Okay, this is an experiment of, let's camera over here. This is an experiment of AI AI training and how it works. And this is the third step in the experiment. we should be able to, well, should be able to follow these things. I'm gonna give you different views on the practice. There we go. To be pretty wide. We have good space for everything that we would love to do. At the end, I'll talk to you about the special. We'll do a special event on here next on Sunday. So you guys are definitely invited to come in here on Sunday. Let me go. Okay. So you can see me here, or you can go to Facebook but the point today is I'll be being trained by Grok. If you're live on YouTube, you can see our YouTube channel. You will also be able to see the prompt. But if you're on Instagram today, okay, I have to find a way to work this out. During 30 minutes, I'll be trained by Grok, and then I'm going to say in a couple of days, I'm going to put the result of the experiment, okay? The result of the experiment of being trained by Grok versus being trained by ChatGPT and being trained by Claude as well. So go up to Facebook, okay? It's going to take like 2 or 3 minutes to set up everything. We can always talk with me around here. This is our experimentation zone. Hello. Again, Gonzalo here. I'm the head instructor of Krav Maga Self-Defense for All. Today, I will be sharing with you, okay, the experiment on training or being trained by Grok, okay? So here we go. Let's pull up Grok first of all and start screen sharing, because that will be the way that these things will work. Where do I have Grok? Huh. So not yet. Let's pull up Grok. And if you guys have comments on these, if you want to know more about these ideas, I think it's superb that. Here we go. We have Grok, and what we mean. Well, we do need the prompt, right? So what I'll do is, so that you guys know, so that you follow along, and then later on you can run these own experiments for yourself. I think that's what kind of triggers me as well. Each person should run their own experiment. Okay, let's share. Oh, Grok is over here. Probably let's share the entire screen. Grok. Okay, you should now be able to see Grok, right? Gonna get these in some kind of. Okay, so we'll go to self-defense for all. Okay, just to be clear, I use Grok extensively and other tools, and today I'll be using, and is trained. Okay, to be clear, my Grok is really trained. My Grok is trained. So if you have, you do need some kind of training for the model to work. At least that's how I'm doing the experiment. But right now, I think you need the prompt. Okay. Here is the prompt. Okay, help me elaborate as a Krav Maga. Let's remove all of this stuff from here. Interesting. Okay, help me elaborate as a Krav Maga trainer and Tai Chi trainer. He knows that I'm certified in both of those modalities. I've got many years in Krav Maga, probably 30 years of Krav Maga, and then been using Tai Chi and Qigong as a support tool. And so I've got these documents out there. That's documents that show my certifications or technical training plans. all things in the database, and you elect him here as a Krav Maga specialized trainer, also Tai Chi and Qigong trainer, like myself. And I want you to elaborate a solo training session for the duration of 30 minutes. I will be doing the session and will be my trainer. I'll follow all instructions on screen, and the objective is that I do a mid-intensity session and also some recovery because I'm at the end of my week. This is not completely true. I'm not at the end of my week, but this was the same prompt that I gave to all the other models, Claude, and okay, in here, and then GPT. So this is the third option. Let's see what he comes up with, okay? Bang. Sometimes I always think that, oh, is Grok gonna try two responses? Interesting. I did let's see how this comes up. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is your same guy. Yeah, true. Okay. End of the work, solo session, 30 minutes, capability reset. Mid-intensity recovery focus, exactly what your body needs after a heavy week. Because this is your training. Same guy who puts 42 years on the mats. That's me, true. Come from NASA, yeah, that's also me. We're not grinding or building adaptable capability. I like the take. Total 30 minutes is okay. Timer on your phone, comfortable clear space, water close. Okay, so Qigong warm-up, belly breathing, arm circles, cloud hands, neck rolls. Okay, so Krav Maga shadow flow move under pressure. Let's see where the pressure goes in. But it doesn't look bad. Stance left foot forward, hands up, protecting your face. Weight on the ball of the feet. Ball of the feet. Okay, that's a good sign in here. Circle to these 4 drills. Okay, footwork game. Shuffle forward, back, side, like a boxer, avoiding raindrops. Oh, that's a very cool thing. Add small pivots, stay bouncy. Cool, good. Okay. Straight strikes. 10 jab cross, left elbow, right knee, chamber the knee. Why would you chamber the knee high? But I'll talk about these next. Okay. Reset stance, breathe out every strike. Power comes from the hips, not from the arms. Good. Very good in there. Drill 3, redirect and counter. Imagine grabbing a wrist, redirect hand down, palm strike the face, 2 steps back. Oh, 2 steps back. Oh. Ground awareness, no floor work. Oh, the heck. Drop to one knee, cover the head, explode back up. Oh, what an interesting idea. You're thinking what happens. So then Tai Chi Qigong flow, grab the spiral trail, single whip, turn, extend arm out. Everyone's like the clouds. Golden rooster stands on one leg. That is so interesting. Transition to Krav from rooster step in. Quad stretch, deep belly breathing. Look, this doesn't look bad. This doesn't look bad, but I'm looking at this as the eyes of a trainer, okay, not as the eyes of a practitioner. So I think next step is execution, right? Okay, let's go ahead. I just need to try. I'm gonna put this on screen, increase the size of this thing, and I'll move the screen to myself, and I'll tell you what I feel as I do these things, following along what Grok decided to work on. Oh, okay. So I'll stop sharing. Here we go. I think I love this idea. Okay. Ooh, let's go. Cool in there. Camera in, camera out. Camera in, camera out. Being trained by AI. Experiment number 3. Um, come along, join me in this faster step, however you want to call it. If you have questions, we have a lot of new things coming on. But today I'm being trained by Grok, and I want you guys to follow. So, belly breathing. That's okay. Let's do that. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. If you haven't done it, put your hands on your tummy, and it helps to center. That's something that I might even, I'm considering bringing this to the classes because it helps me to center what I'm doing. Um, and yeah, way better. Okay, just joined us now. I'm being trained by Grok today. It's my third tool being evaluated. We did Chat GPT, we did Claude, and today is Grok. Okay, Grok is my Krav Maga and Tai Chi trainer. I'm going to evaluate these tools and then give you my honest opinion as an expert to see what should you do, and then I'm going to feed back to the models what they had and what they didn't have, and then on top of that, start building a tool that allows us to have an LLM, a large language model that will allow to train people in real human performance, starting from language and feedback, and then from that we'll move to what visual. That is, we have to do something like that. But right now, I'll train what Claude told me to do. Belly breathing. Go with me. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. It's 10 breaths. Okay. I would love you guys also to see what's on screen. You have to find the solution for that. Inhale. Oh, excellent detail in that. Out in the mouth like fogging mirror. Kind of a weird noise, right? But that's how it should be done. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, now arm circles. Forward, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. In here, Grok nailed it because it says 10 forward and 10 backwards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and backwards. Super slow, like stirring soup. I would say that if you have to do something, I would put one arm in the other. It doesn't say that, so in terms of the arm circles, it would be better to go one and the other. It's just better for coordination. And arm circles back with only one, with the two hands, it has a problem with overall extension. So I would say that's a big correction in here if you want to do arm circles. Traditional arm circle, till the hand comes back. If you want to think about more in the Tai Chi. Up, 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 up. Hey, stay alive. There we go. It's sometimes in here that connections. So we are back to the 10 arm circles. Good, and there. Now, cloud hands. Shift the weight. Oh, we'll come here. As you can see. Here. It's saying to shift the weight. You guys want to do this? Shift the weight. Shift weight left. Right hand circles up. Oh. So shift the weight left, right hand circles up. And then the left follows. Oh, he's trying to go side to side. Okay, interesting. I've never done this exercise this way. So inhale. I've done it upper here, and then each side shifting left to right. I would not do all hands like these, but I'll do it anyway. So shift the weight. I like the twitch, the switches in the spine. Are they traditional Tai Chi exercise? Let's try it out. Cloud hands. Shift to the left. Shift to the right. And feel travel to the spine. Okay, something to improve in the neck rolls, shoulder shrug. Oh, neck, okay, neck rolls. One. The good thing is that Claude is asking 5 to each side. None of the other models ask this. Okay, so that's something that as the second iteration of this, Claude does have to, that is, any model should say, okay, are you going left or right? So overall warm-up section over there. Neck rolls. This is internal, okay, good, internal. Got it. Does it go? Okay. No more the belly, arms, so it was called, it forgot the legs. Okay. Well, let's see what we have more in here. Okay, if you guys are joining, check this out. Okay, check out the next, that I'd say that the next step that Claude is Claude. Why do I ask always Claude? I don't know. But the next thing that says is, okay, now 5 to 15 minutes, Krav Maga shadow flow, movement under pressure, mid intensity engine, left foot force, 4 drills, 2 minutes each. Change speed and angle every 20 seconds. That psychological part. Your body learns to adapt, not memorize. That's interesting, right? You know, footwork game, straight strikes, redirect and counter, ground awareness, no floor work. This is okay. Okay, we got that. Okay, we got these 4 drills. 4 drills over there. 4 drills. Well, okay. Let's do the 4 drills, right? 4 drills. Drill number 1, footwork game, shuffle forward and back. So this has been this is the same drill that you had in all the forward, back. Okay, forward, back, side, like a boxer holding drain ropes, and that small pivot. Stay bouncy. This was actually good. It does well. It says side. I think it's missing a couple of things in terms of, okay, why do you do this? But think about, and it also does talk about the position of the hands, but it's not, it's a common drill. So forward, back, I've seen me do this a couple of times. So when you work your footwork, you start forward and back like you're chasing someone, moving back, changing leg, forward, back, and then from here you add stepping, probably from here, do forward, back. This actually, you will see this in MMA. Folks chase each other with strikes, but they move to more than one angle. Okay, I think it's important when you do these drills that it's not including in here any ask for any side to side. Important things in the when you do shadow boxing. Avoid crossing the legs, not because that is not possible. Obviously, it's possible to cross the legs, and you've seen how I do this. It's because it's easier to fall. It's just that. Okay? Of course, if you're outside of the distance, okay, but forward, back, side, and it's also in the problem. So one of the things in here is that if you start working your footwork, even by yourself, staying bouncy is the only model that's talked about staying bouncy. It's where your leg, the weight goes either this, more of a karate stance, or this, where you feel the weight in the ball of your feet. That's interesting that it talks about that, okay? But you need a trainer to say that staying bouncy is avoid putting your weight on your heels. Okay, this, whoop, weight on the heels, avoid that. Okay, cool. Next to the other side, and here, side. So forward, backwards, side, side. And now it tells us to about, oh, that's a cool thing in here. So change speed and angle every 20 seconds. That's the ecological part. But ecological is just the way that to say that your training should mimic whatever is happening on that system, on that thing. I like to think that no one built martial arts for martial arts not to be practical. So, but there's a thread today about ecological, and the way that you see it is, but I'll keep working on this. So ecological in here, move, footwork game. I would say it's hard when you just read the sentences, but if you have a timer, there's like every 20 seconds you change, whoop, you change the cycle. I would change every 5 seconds to be fair. In here, change, whoop, forward, back, change. I would change also leg to be fair. That's something to add in here, to add to both models, especially if you're more than 50 years old, man, then it's super important to play both sides. And I think as a well-rounded fighter, it's also important to train both left and right. Okay, get these left and right like a front, because you never know which side you need to work on. So that's a footwork game. Stay bouncy. I like the idea of the raindrops, but how do you avoiding raindrops could be this. The rain comes and you get out to the left. That's a really good idea. Good idea. Good cue over there. Yeah. But okay, drill number 2. Straight strikes. Jet cross, left elbow, right knee. Chamber the knee high. Okay, Mr. Claude. Again, I'm talking to him against this Claude. So drill number 2. I'll put this in here. I'll put everything on the chat so that you guys can follow along. I'll use it as well as my reset. Okay. Here we go. Drill number 2. So if you're with me, drill number 2. And this is a really fundamental drill. Jab cross, left elbow, right knee, chamber the knee high. Reset stance, breathe out through every strike. Power comes from the hips, not arms. Good. Okay. But let's see these. Okay, 10. 1, 2, left elbow, right knee. I wouldn't chamber the knee high. That's the thing. Think about, you do it through a jab, you throw a cross, you throw a left elbow. It doesn't tell what it is. It could be a lead elbow or a circular elbow, well, horizontal elbow. That's something to work in there. So what kind of elbow? But 1, 2, elbow. Go to clinch, that's missing in here, but you could think about elbow and then right knee. I would not chamber the elbow. Well, the reason is this: if you hit someone in the face and you are close to him, if you chamber high, there is no room for that. You need to have a lot of flexibility. Okay, so that would be the change. Rock needs to change in here. So 1, 2, 3, and knee. That's 1, 1, 2, 3, and 2. Move. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 1, 2, 3, 5. I'm trying to maintain myself bouncy. But this drill is not bad. Okay, it's appropriate. I would say strike, close that distance, place the knee. That's 5, 6. Change different angles. Should say 9, 10. Bring the hands up. Elbow point, put the other up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Would I change the drill? I would do jab, cross, probably a slap hook, and then right elbow instead of right. jab, cross, left elbow. If you're really close, yes, jab, cross. I would change the drill from here because you do need to chase them. You need to think about this. You throw a punch and you need something to chase someone else, okay? That's why the slam goes in. And then after that, if you have his head, elbow now change the knee to the groin. Okay, drill number 3. Redirect and counter. Imagine you grab to your wrist, redirect the hand, down, palm straight to the face, 2 steps back. By default, this has something in here that's okay. Okay. My wrist is over here. You redirect the hand down. Redirect the hand down. What does that mean? Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. So that's where the model lacks context, okay? What do I mean lacks context? It's like, if I'm being grabbed by my hand, right? I'm being grabbed in here. If I pull, strength against strength, there's a reaction. So if you want to think about, if you're being grabbed by your hand, let's say a regular standard grab, getting out of the line, right? Elbow to elbow, or slapping it like in folks in wrestling. Yeah, I think it's just missing stuff. But okay, imagine a grab to your wrist, redirect the hand down, palms back to the face, and now 2 steps back. Now change the drill. Okay, yeah. How do I change the drill? Is you bring elbow to elbow, strike the face, get out to the 45-degree line. Why? Because you're in front of someone. If I pull the hand, strike him in the face, I'll go back. I'm still in his line. I would definitely change that. So Grok, you need to change that, but we'll do the exercise anyway with the adaptations. Okay, a bit different from what I did with the other ones. That was just to do wrong things. That's not good for you. So again, your hands are up. I'm going to say start from the standing. That's the easiest thing. And you're going to redirect, palm strike, and rotate, strike, under the line. Elbow to elbow, so his head is over here. If you do it to the other side, you need to rotate. In here, strike. You always need to strike 1. Again, use the line 1. In here, palm strike. In here, palm strike. All right. But it was good at least as awareness of the distance, right? It's not like, oh, get out, strike, and stay there. To be fair, that's even a problem in many Krav Maga curriculums, including mine, I would say. Okay, now the other side. 1, strike, and push. When we do it in class, do it like this. 1, get the elbow out, gets under the line, strike, and then push back. 45 degrees, okay? Redirect, hit. Yes, there we go. Boom, punch in the face. Get out of the line, strike. You want the less? 3 more reps before that. 1, 2. There's this work always now. If the guy's really strong, you need to punch him first, okay? You need to go punch, get out, punch again, and get out. Punch, yes, or strike or push. But the problem is that he's got your hand. If he's got your hand, most likely the second hand is able to get out of that line. Clear? So you're going to be able to get out of that line, get out of the wrist line. If the person is in front of you, if I'm in here, I'm grabbing you. I'm in here, I'm grabbing you. Whatever is the grab, you're going to rotate to the outside. Big elbow, big weight. Boom. Place your punch over there, okay? And then from there, whoops, get out of his potential grab. I think that's the right thing to do. Before I'll do it, we teach it that way, okay? Another way is also to, if the hand is being grabbed, and I learned this from Gary, it does wrestling. If you're being grabbed from the outside, you can just splash the hand, okay? Hit the hand from the inside and get up. That's a really cool way to exit. Okay, 8 reps then. Ground awareness, not forward. Drop to 1 knee, cover the head, explode back up. 3 shuffle reps, 8 reps. the heck is that? Drop to one knee, cover the head, explode back. Okay. This is really nonsense. So I need later Grok to explain why, because this is no floor work or no ground work. Bang. Well, so think about if you fall down, right? And you start doing your get up, even if it is the forward get up. Okay. Yeah, forward get up is done like that. So it's probably just doing probably. Okay. There are think about the 4 main get ups. Okay. I'll work and then I'll do the drill. You fall down, you have a forward get up. Your momentum and your mass drives forward. You fall down, you want to get up, okay? Do some kind of thing. You kick the person, even the first one. You kick, it's really back. You go forward. You get up forward. You fall down, same idea. Be able to kick, and then you want to get up, stepping back. Same idea. You fall, you did something. Boom, person is on the side. You get up from the side. Same thing applies. Falling down, having something in here, and you get up on the side. 4 get up, right? 3 of them are kind of the same. But this one, dropped on me, cover the head, explode back up. Okay. Oops. In here. So isn't this 1, 2 shuffles? It's very surprising, right? Really, really surprising. Are you guys with me? If you're with me, let's finish the drill over here. 1 up. 1 up. 1 up. I'm thinking about this, right? Falling down and then coming up. And here, watch the legs. I think it's important when you start doing this get up, get momentum, rotate the ball of the foot, but head should be up, coming forward. But only if you got long enough against the attacker, okay? This side, coming up. Okay, that's about it. Drop to a knee, cover the head. It's missing context. It's missing an explanation for where it comes from. Okay, now we have a qigong or a tai chi and qigong and tai chi and qigong flow. I'll check it out again and put it on screen. So first of all, how is everyone handling this? It's an experiment. My heart rate is about 120, something like that. So I feel pretty much okay with that. Now comes the recovery phase, okay? And before the recovery phase, I'm going to talk to you guys about our gun workshop, okay? Gun defense workshop. This thing. Obviously, this is not real. You cannot talk about guns. At least you cannot send SMS messages talking about guns. But we'll do a gun defense workshop on Sunday. Just hit in there and say gun. No, sorry, say weapon, because you cannot say gun. The algorithm will chase you. Do this on Sunday to learn 1 or 2 simple fundamental techniques. 1, to be fair, against a gun being pointed at you. Okay, so you are not gonna dodge bullets. You will learn what is some of the main events and the 5 phases of this type of thing. Okay. So let me share this with you. That's what, and here. And I think Grok should be, okay, cool. Let's go to Grok. So we've done that until so far. Recovering same stance, flow these movements, 90 seconds, let's repeat the whole loop twice. Probably do once, okay. Grasp the sparrow, ward off, roll back, press, push, slow and connected. Grasp the sparrow style, single whip, turn extended arm like you're redirecting a slow punch, okay. Wave, hands like the clouds, shift weight, circle the arms and breathe. Golden rooster stands on one leg, hold 5 breaths each side. transition to Krav from rooster step forward with a slow knee strike. Oh, okay. I think this is too complex. I'm gonna do the Qigong flow because it kind of mixed between things. This is definitely too complex. I would put in here just the 5 elements or a piece of the Badu Da Jing in order to recover. Grasp the sparrow style. I like the idea at the end from the rooster step forward into a slow knee strike. And then we've got a set of stretches. Okay. In terms of the timing, 15 to 25 minutes and then 25 to 30. So yeah, this was not 30 minutes. Okay, interesting. It even provided recommendations. Good. Okay. So I feel energetic so far. So that's a good thing. So let's do the Qigong flow. It needs more indications here. Grasp the sparrow, single whip, wave hands like clouds, golden rooster, stand on the leg, hold breaths. So I got 5 movements. I'll do the Qigong flow that we're using here to recover. And I'll definitely make a transition to Krav. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's get the training done. Okay, recovery steps. And for the recovery, I think you need a bit more of it. Okay, let's go. Recovery. Follow me, guys. Let's go into recovery model. Although if you do Qigong well, you're gonna feel that there's a lot in there. There's a lot in there that you can benefit from. Okay, ready? So we started somehow in this. So there was this stance. The model didn't say like, remember the last exercise? We ended up like from the fall, getting up, boom, coming up so that you can after this time. Got it? I think this is how it would recover. If that was intense, small body intense, I would start with good position over here, belly breath, that this earth element in there. Inhale. Inhale again. So Qigong is usually more quiet, more in the same place. Inhale. Push. Inhale. Push. I'm trying to do my best to follow what Brock gave me, but the last part of the integration of Tai Chi and Qigong was too weird. Needs explanation. So open up. To open up. To turn. Pause. Turn. Just the hands. Just focus on the hands. Turn like this is a stop sign, okay? Then turn back. Change the hands. Turn back. So it changes again to see if it feels better. There we go. 1. Change the hands. Stop sign. 2. Like a week. 1. And then in here, yes, in here we can bring the hands and appreciate, even start adding movement. It's called waving hands, got it? So with one hand waves, you transition the way, gently, bring the hips over there. It's not perfect, okay? 1, bring the hand, body weight to one side. That's part that I really enjoy. 2, and it looks cool, okay? You can walk, transition in the way. Return back to the Buddha belly. Just allow you to reset. Inhale. Big wheel around. Inhale. Around. This is me being trained by Brock. And to be fair, that thing glitched. I think. Or it needs bad instruction. Okay. Inhale. Down. Let's do water. Inhale. Down. Inhale. Down. Inhale. Down. One more. Inhale. Down. I think I'll work. Let's work the whole routine of Tai Chi for recovery from here. So we were around here, right? Change the palm. We went to the side. One step. And one more step. Bring the weight all the way to the side. When getting here, drop your hands, go to your left. It's like you are waving, gently open up, push to the side, and come back. And do the other side. One, same idea. Bring your hands, repeat that again, one, and then come back. Like you are pushing something, okay, with your hands around. One, come back to the center, inhale. Exhale. Go to the right. So the point is, like, imagine that you're pushing something over here, and go gently to your side, let lines flow, bring the weight, no pressure on the knees, okay? Or kind of putting everything together well. Now we are back in here. I'm going to start moving in that direction. So one, bring your weight, and the weight to this leg, change, do it from this side. So I'm going to one side, full weight on one leg, then two. And pause, come back. You can do it in this direction. I think that's pretty cool. It's like you're moving to water. Okay? And then the Krav transition will be bang, knee, elbow, elbow, knee. Remember when we did that combo? 1, 2, slap hook, elbow, clinch, bang, knees to the ground. There's a different mindset, okay? When you do, at least from my perspective, okay? When you do Tai Chi or Qi Kung for recovery or bringing your mind down, or when you start thinking about elbows and knees to the ground and bringing the head to the ground, these are different dimensions, okay? Different ways to think about your training, my view. Okay, so broadcasting then a couple of stretches. I'll do this from here all the way down. I feel my legs have been shattered during the week. There's like a good flow of stretches, but it asks for 30 minutes again. That's some kind of flow. And if you start with the legs, you would go up to the upper body, and then to the other side. Okay, that's it. It's done. So this was the third installment of the Learn, Be Trained by AI. Okay, Be Trained by AI. I don't know what you guys think. I think if you've seen all of them, this is a 3-part series. No, camera is over here. Cool. 3-part series, being trained by AI. I've compared the 3 models, and I will very soon issue like a thorough comparison between a Grok, Claude, and GPT, and then I'll feed this back to each one of them, and I'll run the series again, and I think the model will be much better. And over time, it will learn. It will learn. Can it substitute humans? And that's a big question, right? Can an AI model substitute humans as a trainer? I'm going to give you my honest opinion after seeing all of these. Okay, that's what it means. Okay, 25 to 13. Yeah, final recovery, anchor, standing forward, fall, 60 seconds, squat stretch. It's like deep belly breathing. Very good. Stand tall, eyes closed, say out loud, I'm capable, I protect what matters. In fact, this plan was really good. It had more details. So, but let me make sure that you guys check this out. Grok's plan was better. See what I mean? It gives you the time frame from here to here. I think this flow needed some work, either because I didn't know it, but so I think the transition. I think the transition shouldn't be done. It's hard to put that on. You'll learn how to stay calm while the body is ready to explode. Yes, and that's a secret sauce in here. That's true. But I wouldn't do it at the end of the routine. I would separate things. Okay, I would maintain the Tai Chi and the Qigong flow. So Grok, that's something to maintain, and then final recovery and anchor, impeccable. Okay, timer stops. Yeah, indeed. So if I look into phase 1, warm up, phase 2, Krav Maga flow, this is more on the side of, this was, what's the name of this guy? Claude. Okay. This was Claude. 12 minutes, active rest. I think this is a really hard task, to be fair, even for a human. Even for a human, this would be a really hard task, but you want to separate domains, okay? Use Tai Chi and Qigong for recovery. You can use it for warm-up and centering, or I'm here, and then you do the Krav Maga bit or part, and then you move to Tai Chi and recovery as a tool, and then from there you end up with, I'm going to say regular stretches or something in that direction. Okay, tell me what you feel about this, if you enjoyed it, if you'd like to know more. And remember, we have our gun workshop coming in on Sunday. Join us around here to go step by step and learn how to do things. As always, if you find this valuable, okay, just hit the button below, subscribe, and tell me what you'd like to know more. Tell your friends there's a place where we train the hard martial arts and the soft martial arts, and it's driven by science and testing. That's us. Okay. Thank you very much all.